do blackish mean to you?
When I hear that word, I think of not being fully black, but stuck between black and also like another race. Um, what someone calls like me, like you're blackish. It's like I'm not fully black, so I don't have the attributes of being black, but I have attributes of like so and so quote unquote being white. So instead of me acting like ghetto, they would say I'll act very proper and I'll act very mature. So when I hear blackish, I think of like your skin's black, but you don't act black. So you're not fully black, but you're like the cusp of being black.
That was good. Now, did you see the show Black AF?
Yes, I have. What I took from that show, um, I learned a lot in that show. How they act with the family and everything, but mostly what kind of shocked me was with the mom and also how she reacts being mixed because she's black and white, so she's mixed, but she identified more as being black. And I remember one of the snippets of it, she was like, I'm a black queen, and she kept like emphasizing like I'm a black queen, I'm a black queen. And it was kind of like shocking to me because some people, depending on their environment, will identify more as being white if they are black and white, or if it benefits them as far as if they live in a black area, they'll identify as being black just to like fit in. And she did mention that when the area that she grew up in, it was predominantly black, and she said that where she grew up, she had to have that black attitude. So she had to learn how to dance. She had to learn certain slangs just to fit in. And I feel like when you are mixed in a black with the white community, sometimes you have to portray as being white and ignore your black side just to have benefit you. So yeah, overall the show was really good. I did like it. But yeah.
All right, that's awesome. So, there was a word called adultification. I want to hear your thoughts about that.
Um, for for that, I feel like me personally, like I've been through it. People will view me older than what I really am, or sexualize me older than what I really am, and they'll look at me as like you don't go through any pain, and as being like when I was in middle school, I was always projected as like a teacher. I don't know why, but people thought I was like a teacher because how I just looked. And I know there was a trend on Twitter where this is actually very recent, where people would post their third grade pictures, and a lot of black women was coming out and saying it's a joke, but a lot of black women come out and saying that teachers literally thought that they were teachers because how they looked and how mature they were. So, and a lot of times when you are a black woman, you have to act older, and sometimes you don't have a childhood because society projects that on you of you're an adult, you have to do certain things. So as far as adultification goes, I know it was said in the show as well, and it's just me personally, I think it's over sexualizing black women and how society views black women is not always positive. It's most of the time negative.
All right, now, Karen, what do Black AF mean to you?
Uh, well, I have to laugh. I'm so sorry, but um, it means a lot. It means to the fact we're watching the one episode that I did see, and it talked about the Kenya Barris, who's the writer of Blackish, and it talked about how the coming together and understanding the black family and things like that. So basically, what I got out of that episode that I watched, when it talked about the children and why we have what we have, I was completely blown away. And one of the things that blew me away was when the way he talked to his children. I didn't understand that in the beginning. I didn't even understand. I wasn't connecting the two when I was watching it, but it made me open my eyes on a lot of things, especially about the gold chain that he was wearing. I did not get it, and there's sometimes I don't understand some things where it goes over my head. But I did study, and I learned about him, and I learned about his wife, Rashida, and basically they're coming together to let you know that we are a black family with money. And there's certain stipulations that people think that black people are supposed to have because they have money. Where, okay, yeah, you're black, but you don't act like you black, which I never understood that. And to this day, I still don't understand that because it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's just who you are. You can have money, but money don't have you. You're still on that side where I'm still human. But it made you think, and it made you realize to the fact where, you know, as black people having money, are we supposed to always struggle? Is that what they think, that because we're black we have to struggle? Yes, our ancestors struggled, but then they struggled to bring us where we are today, where we can vote, where we can go places. It's not separated where whites only and blacks only. So we got to get out that mind frame thinking because we have money, we got to act a certain way. No, be you. Be who you are. There's nothing wrong with having the money, but as long as the money don't have you. Well, what do I mean by that? I mean, you don't have to change your character because you have money. Don't let people judge you because you're black and you have money. Be who you are. You can live the way you want to live. You can live that life and have money, but you can also be real and true. And most of all, be true to yourself. Don't be somebody else, because number one, you wasn't created to be that individual. You was created to be who you are. So I thank Kenya Barris for coming out, number one, with the show Blackish, and letting us know that just because we're educated, we're still black. And that's never going to change.